video is sponsored by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to build a beautiful online presence in next to no time. Welcome to a sick day at Lalande. It's not always sunshine and flowers and roses. Actually, it is sunshine. It's a very nice day. When I feel a bit brighter, we can try and venture out for some fresh air. I was really ill last night. It hit very suddenly. It's basically a man flu, which means that it's a cold, but I'm convinced it's the flu because how can a cold be this bad? Philip is looking after me really well. He's brought me a yogurt and a hot honey and lemon, which is bound to cure me in no time at all. And I think this is my body telling me that perhaps when I glance back at the last few weeks of vlogs, I may slightly have overdone it. What with Japan and London and everything happening here. So I'm going to try and spend the day as much as possible in bed relaxing, and I can still get on with work here. I can just get on with editing calmly. Natty is going out with a much-deserved cup of coffee for the incredible driver who has just dropped off 2 containers for us, storage containers, so that we can store everything that's in the Grand Salon, all of the paneling for the Grand Salon, and completely empty it so that Anne-Marie has a completely clear workspace when he starts. I'm really sorry to film myself looking like this, but I did want to quickly show you the lorry arriving and explain everything that's going on. Natty, yeah, is making pancakes and it smells so delicious. Look how fat they are.
Yeah.
Like Scotch pancakes, that's exactly how I like them.
Yeah, me too. I prefer them like that. So, coupled with some syrup and honey.
Yeah, I'm not going to be dieting this morning. If you're making pancakes, it's too good. I'm sure that's going to make me feel better.
Yeah.
Tea with honey and lemon and a pancake. I'll be better in no time. Lancelot and I have just come for our daily wander around the walled garden. And look what I've just seen. The very first of the clematis flowers is open. I am so excited. Soon the entire archway will be covered in flowers, but that's it. The sign that it is coming. And there are more about to pop out any day now. And all of the little blackberry flowers are about to open up. I spoke too soon. We do have 1 blackberry flower already out. And it's absolutely astonishing how thick the trunks of the blackberry are. They were only planted about 4 years ago. It's much thicker than my finger now. Thank you for the flowers and thank you so much for spoiling me.
Of course.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so beautiful. This almost makes me want to be sick a little bit more often.
I shared with avocado and a bit of your pickled stuff from Japan, which I know you love. So.
Thank you so much.
All right, feel better soon.
Thanks. Marie's even brought me my special napkin. And the sight of Lancelot having just had his little bath is the most adorable sight I've ever seen. How could anyone be low with all of these people in their life? He just looks exactly like E.T. Philip's tempted me down to the kitchen with the thought of a latte, and he knows exactly what he's doing because he wants me in here whilst he cooks the lasagna for tonight. But I was super snug in bed, so knowing that a latte alone wouldn't be enough to tempt me, lure me downstairs, he's busted out some pretty serious porcelain. How could I possibly say no to that?
It's a little porcelain, but you can use as a little cup.
I can't believe you got this, Philip. Is this one of your auction finds?
Oh my goodness, and that came with the other thing that I was interested in. It was just a little freebie.
These are both made by Bernardo,
yes,
but they're both reproductions of older Sèvres porcelain. This one was made for Marie Antoinette, this pattern, for Le Petit Trianon, and this one was for Madame du Barry in the apartment that we went to visit, actually, at the end of last year.
We have a service in that I haven't shown.
Dinner service. Oh yeah, we haven't used it yet.
And we also have, I think, just 1 plate in the other one.
And Philip's discovered, to my great joy, that this holds exactly 1 velvetizer latte or hot chocolate. And it creates 3 little cups for me. I have to say, Philip, that this makes illness more bearable. Isn't it funny how beauty makes a difference in life?
Absolutely. So we would raise flowers in the bedroom for Sundays
and also
here.
Here as well.
Yeah.
surrounded by flowers, lovely people, and delicious things served in beautiful little pots. It melts my heart, look how tiny it is. Good find, Philip. I know I have a going about porcelain, but it enriches my life, your collection. I like the one you've chosen as well.
Thank you.
But
Cheers.
I'm happy with the Madame du Barry. Cheers. The woman who was Louis XV's last mistress, the only commoner ever to have been allowed gold panelling in Versailles. What a claim to fame. I was getting a bit chilly, so I ran up to get my blanket and I looked out of the window and I've just seen that they have started work on the roof of the chapel. I heard the tapping of a hammer, one of my favourite sounds in this chateau. Best news ever, because if we didn't have that done, all of the work that we were having done inside wouldn't last if it carried on leaking. So this is absolutely key work being done now. This is incredibly uplifting, even in my current set. I know, Lancelot, it's absolutely marvellous because, of course, this was another problem that we discovered when we were working on the chapel. It hadn't been included in the original quote. We found leaks in 2 places, one of them very serious, and this has been a major problem at every step of the way. The original renovation costs were €500,000, 500,000 euros, and in fact, it's going up all the time because of things like this. I feel very much like Lancelot about it. It's quite heart-wrenching, but because of all of you who adopted a star, because of all of my patrons of the Chateau Diaries, and because of the sponsors of these videos, I am able to just say to the architect, yes, let's keep on going, let's repair the roof, let's ensure that the work we're doing inside gets protected. And so I want to say a huge thank you to all of you who've adopted stars in the ceiling of the chapel, to all of my patrons, and to the sponsors of my videos who together are enabling me to do this incredibly important work to the structure of the chapel. And that brings me to Squarespace, who've kindly offered to sponsor today's video with this ad. For those of you who don't know Squarespace, it's an all-in-one site to help you build your own online presence, from setting up your website to selling merchandise and much more. Squarespace makes it incredibly easy to create a beautiful website. If you're feeling super creative, you can use their Fluid Engine, which is a next-generation website design system, to craft the website of your dreams. Or if you prefer to spend your time focusing purely on your content and product, you can choose from one of their stunning professional website templates. They're a joy to look through, and they spark so much creativity that they're making me want to set up lots of new businesses. All of their templates are customizable, and when you found the look that suits you, you're ready to take your brand to the world. You can set up your online store and even create custom merchandise. Let your imagination run wild designing your products, and let Squarespace handle the production, inventory, and even shipping. To take the first step in turning your dream into a reality, go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/the Chateau Diaries to save 10% of your first purchase of a website or domain. I could just stare at them working on the roof for ages, but I do want to get back to that delicious latte. Those of you who saw my videos last week will know that Philip, at auction, as always, bought a huge lot of books for €200. So many books in this lot, and I did wonder if we needed those books, as we still don't have a library and have a lot of books. But I've decided every day since then I've been choosing a book of the day from that set, and I have to say I am not running out of amazing things to look at. Today I've just gone through and I've picked up Agatha Christie at Home.
I saw that one when I was...
That's her, actually, some painting.
Yes. So I saw this one when I was loading the car up.
She had 2 houses in Devon which dominated her life. Though she was an enthusiastic property owner, at one stage she owned 8, many of them in London, she considered Greenway the loveliest house in the world. And she spent her summers there until her death in 1976.
Oh gosh, isn't to Paul and James?
From the author. To Paul and James, lots of love. Hilary McAskill. Oh, it's a signed copy.
Well, see, even that's worth it.
Paul and James are the people that you got the books from.
I wonder. That very good taste of
Oh, absolutely. And in porcelain as well.
Yes.
By the way, you were slightly giving me a hard time for all the books that I bought, but Marie, of all people, has chosen a stack of books.
I know, having told me that there would be no colour photos in books from the 1990s, she's put quite a big stack aside.
And some more there. The Nigel Slater one came also from there. And there's some more that she's having a look at. And she was like, I love these books. Wait, let me give you her exact words.
Oh, I love how precise you're being here.
These cookbooks are great. Not one exclamation point, but two.
Oh, well, that's
And then
something.
she also told me exactly when I saw it.
Wow, so it's
I
for
know.
real.
It's for real.
This smells ridiculously good. What is in this?
Leek, and I bought basil, fresh basil. And honestly, like I said, I've never done it like this.
It smells amazing.
I thought I'd try something new.
Because you don't do a normal lasagna, because you don't do the bechamel, so you just
Yes.
have one sort of fillet.
It's got like cream.
Soy milk, don't try and pretend it's not.
No, I was trying to soy cream. That's what I was looking for.
Well, I shall reserve judgment till I've tasted
I shouldn't
it.
have told you about the soy cream.
I've been wanting to come out and see what they've been doing to the chapel all day, but I didn't want to be seen like this. Now they've gone home. See if I can work out what's been done to the roof. Oh, last time I looked, this roof was covered with a tarpaulin to protect it, and that's gone now, which means they've finished all of the flashing on top. Yes, that looks newly done. Wonderful. One roof complete. Our sacristy is now watertight. And I've seen them working up on the main roof all day. But whether they've finished or not, I could only ascertain if I go up there. And I don't think the pink blanket is the correct climbing gear for today. So I'll have to ask them when they're next here. And I'm racing back in because Philip literally called me with an emergency cheese question. What's this cheese-based emergency, darling?
Cheese crisis.
Oh,
So there's no parmesan.
all right.
Well, there it is, but it's in the freezer.
Oh, we don't need parmesan, it's
So-
okay.
This is a selection of cheeses that we have.
Oh, I see,
And
yes.
Marie told me to just use a bit of
Not
everything.
marvellous. Do you know what? She's right.
But I want your cheese expertise. Your expertise. I don't know very much about cheese because I don't eat it.
Well, you are lucky to have an expertise.
Yes. I just want to have a cheese that doesn't smell too much because I don't want every
None of
my
these,
side.
none of these except for the blue
That's what I
are
thought.
very
Okay, so we're skipping the
powerful.
blue. Horse or the
Course,
fine.
course.
Course.
Yeah. Whilst Philip cooks, I am reading to him. Well, I call it reading. It's more croaking today, but we do this a lot, don't we? I'm your audiobook.
Yes. Which I really enjoy.
Okay, my heart just melted. Never mind the lasagna. You just put the basil in the beautiful little pot that you also got at auction.
No, that was an Etsy actually.
Etsy, I love it. It's so pretty. I love the whole like wicker
I'm
thing.
gonna get some more of those. I think they would be really pretty on the table. So
How much was it?
15 euros.
15 euros? That is a
plate.
bargain. Absolutely love that.
Oh
It's
gosh, okay, that
adorable.
just goes everywhere. All right.
Go crazy. So you're doing half cheesy, half not cheesy.
Yes.
Knowing full well that Murray and I will have at the maximum a quarter each and you'll definitely eat the rest.
Exactly.
He absolutely loves his new beaver toy. It makes this really funny noise.
I've never done it with a tomato on top. There was a suggestion.
It's time for someone else to eat now. Yes, I know, what a wonderful time of the day. We feel exactly the same about our dinner. The moment has arrived. The hungry hordes are waiting. Hungry, anxious hordes.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
I've never done it with a tomato on top.
That's a lot.
that looks good.
Looks very good.
How does it smell? Is it alright?
Smells
Yeah, smells very good.
I added a lot of basil and I just left the thing here if you want to add some more.
It smells like my childhood.
That's good.
Oh, that's going to be a good sign, unless your childhood was marked by horrendous food.
No, this is what we did back in the days.
It's quite a spectator sport, you watching the largest utensils in the house to try to get that out.
It worked.
Good puppy today.
He's been such a good puppy.
Have you been good? Oh my goodness, I miss you so much. I have.
Well, look at that, Philip.
Oh, it's so good.
It was really good.
No.
And we're going to have to start taking the surprise out of our voice whenever we tell you the cooking's good, because we keep doing it. It's really nice.